Hey guys, Justin here with another video, and today I'll be sharing with you guys how I actually monetize my games. So there are two main ways of monetizing mobile games. The first one's quite obvious is ads, and then the second one is in-app purchases. So I actually don't use ads or in-app purchases in my games. I use an SDK from a company called Skillz, and what that does is it transforms your game into an online multiplayer competitive experience. So basically it allows people in your game to compete against each other for real money and prizes. So you're probably wondering, how do I get paid from that? So in every game, in every tournament, a player would select, they would have to pay an entry fee, and I would get a small percentage of that entry fee, as well as Skillz would also get another percentage of that entry fee. So typically, if they enter into a tournament where the prize pool is $1, both players would have to pay an entry fee of 60 cents, and from that $1.20, I would get 10 cents, and Skillz would get the other 10 cents. So also in this video, I just want to talk about my personal experience with them. I've been using Skillz for the last couple of years, and I got to say that it's been pretty positive for me. My revenue's grown slowly month after month, and if you do want to know how much money I earn from games, I did make another video, so I'll link that in the description so you can check that video out. So why did I choose Skillz? Well, by making your game competitive, it kind of gives you a chance to build a really dedicated audience, players that enjoy competing against one another, who enjoy upping their skill levels, and yeah, it's more fun for the player when they get a chance to show off their skills and actually compete against other players around the world. Also, it's pretty cool because I hate when I play a game and I just get bombarded with ad after ad after ad. It's really irritating, and it takes your focus away from the game. So what's really nice about Skillz is you get a chance to monetize your games without showing any ads. Yeah, so it's a completely ad-free experience for the player, which has in turn has a positive effect on retention. So players, they tend to come back, and average Skillz enabled games, their retention rates are a lot higher than, say, like a normal hyper casual game. Another thing is cool is the LTV, the lifetime value of a player, is also much higher. I think that's also due to the retention being so high, and I think when people have money at stake, so they have money in their wallets, it's going to keep them coming back because, yeah, money is a very good motivating factor for most people. But at the same time, players can also play in the free tournaments where they don't have to spend anything. So that's another thing to consider. What are the downfalls, I think? Well, I wouldn't say downfalls, but what are the kind of the barriers to entry? It's not that easy to get your game cash enabled. One of the requirements is that it has to have at least 100 daily active users. So there's got to be quite a few players in your game before they will enable cash tournaments. The reason why is because if you don't have enough players, then if a player enters into a tournament, they don't want to wait 2 or 3 days before another person comes in and challenges their score. So yeah, you do need quite a few players in your game. Another barrier to entry is that Skillz enabled games are only allowed on the App Store. They're not allowed on Google Play. So yeah, because Google Play, they've got their terms and conditions against real money games. So yeah, what I do is I still make Android versions of the game. I just host them on my own website. So obviously downloads are much lower because the trust factor. People trust Google Play a lot more than some random website. But having said that, I do still get a few Android players in my games, and hopefully I can continue to grow that base. So another thing is your game has to be skill based. It can't be like random, because that would be gambling. The whole point of these games is that they're not considered as gambling. They're all skill based. So this also makes the player feel a lot more comfortable when they play for real cash, because it's all based on skills. So the more you practice, the better your chances are at actually winning. So would I recommend Skillz? Of course I would, because at the moment it's the only way I do monetize my games, and I have been finding some good success with them. So if you are serious about making good quality games, then I would definitely recommend them. But if you're just looking for kind of a get rich quick scheme and trying to milk as much money out of every player as possible, then I wouldn't really recommend it, because I've seen a lot of people try it out and fail, because they do approach it with that, oh, this is a really easy way to monetize my games, and yeah, it does take a little bit of hard work and planning, but at the same time there are a lot of developers on Skillz finding really good success, and yeah, so definitely I would definitely recommend them if you are serious about making games. And yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, please write any questions you have in the comments. I always answer them. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please like it, subscribe. I will be doing more videos. As you can see, these videos are pretty hard for me to do. I'm not used to being in front of the camera, so hopefully I'll get better at it as time goes by. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.